So what happened last was after everyone met at, what was it called again? Why am I lagging so bad? Staccato, put your cars away.
I did!
So after everyone met at All Souls, which is kind of like Blair's headquarters of sorts, everyone met. You acquired this one. And everyone got settled into what is now everyone's shared haven of sorts. Courtesy of Blair. However, as everyone was getting settled and the homeless was having a shower, the power went out. And there was two people that Sanasu and Angelino decided to go after. And what they had dropped was a business card with a symbol on it that only looked vaguely familiar to Corvin specifically. Sanasu, I imagine you gave Blair a slight bit of notice to figure out what she can do with the piece of information that you and your coterie have gathered, right? Cam?
Sorry, what?
I said, I imagine you gave Blair the piece of information before y'all turned in for the morning.
Yeah.
Okay. So, as everyone wakes up for the evening, I need everyone on the DICE website to roll their one hunger die.
How do we roll hunger?
What's
So
the
you-
difficulty?
There's no difficulty, you're just rolling your one blood die.
Dice full 0, right?
Yeah, you would just have your one hunger die.
One success.
So you don't
Zero
get hungry.
successes.
You get hungry, you have 2 hunger. Did you succeed or fail?
I must roll at least one dice. Hold on, give me 1 second. Fuck, man. 1 success.
Okay, so you don't. So you have 2 hunger. Both of you stay at 1. So that is what we gotta do for every session from this point forward. Is every time we start a session, for every time we rise in the nighttime, we have to rouse the blood every single time. So everyone rises. And Sanasu, you get a message from Blair that is garbled, but she does send you a voice memo within the evening before everyone had awoken. Would you like to listen to it now? Yes? Okay. So you click on it and you listen to it, and she goes, I looked into it for you, Sanasu, sweetheart, like you have asked, and unfortunately, I had to pull some strings, but if you could call me when all of your coterie members are available, do let me know. And that's how it ends. Angelino is currently out on business, we'll say. I imagine that he has other things back in, where is he from again? New York. Probably some contacts in New York, but he will return eventually. So, if I remember correctly, some people have laundry as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what you have right now. We have the message from Blair, who's expecting a call from Sanasu and everyone else in the coterie eventually this evening. and there is laundry to be done. What would everyone like to do?
Okay,
I mean,
who's the most reliable person here to clean clothes?
That is up to you guys.
Well, I'm asking like to everyone else.
I think the crime scene specialist is the best one.
Yeah, probably not the hobo.
Not the homeless.
Listen, they're good the way they are. They keep the feds away.
Okay.
Yeah, and they keep us away, buddy.
Well, maybe that's the point.
That's the last thing I want with you right now. We need to get your fucking clothes fixed.
Okay, so
I think a
Banish
little
you to the
tiny miss
shower
wouldn't
again.
hurt.
Not the shower, not the shower.
God.
So who's gathering up all of the bloodied laundry? You are? Okay. So Corvin's gathering all of the bloody laundry. Yeah? We're gonna say something?
No.
Okay, I'm tripping balls. So Corvin's gathering all the clothes. I'm getting messaged like all hell. Oh, it's fucking Santa and his Wordle.
Bruh.
So, you know, what was it? So Corvin's gathering all of the clothes. Would you want to, what are you doing right now, Paul? What are you doing right now?
I mean, I guess I could tag along.
Are you gonna help gather the clothing with him, or are you just gonna watch him do it?
He'll just get dirty if he touches it.
Either
Don't
way, it's gonna
reveal
go
my
get
master
washed.
plan.
I don't think you need another shower. I think that's what you need.
I just took one.
Did you wash your hands?
No, I took a shower and had my hands outside the shower the whole time.
You never. I don't know your kind of lifestyle.
Regardless, you take another fucking shower.
I don't know what pots you wash and you don't wash. It's all up to you.
Figure up
Bro
to me, it'd be
literally
none of
said he
it.
does not care if you wash your ass. He's like, look, man, I don't care if you wash your asshole or not. We just make sure you're bathed.
Ow!
What happened?
My mother has assaulted me.
What the fuck?
Hit him again!
Don't do that. I'm trying to run a fucking tabletop. Okay, so Sanasu, would you rather respond to Blair before everyone leaves to do laundry, or would you like to wait till after?
I'll do it when everyone's doing their own thing, so it's just me and her.
Okay. So you're gonna leave these. You want to stay in the flat while they go to the laundromat down around the corner.
Yeah.
Okay. So, is there anything you two need to do before you leave the apartment?
I'm good.
So you have the laundry. You're taking the homeless with you.
Actually, I'm taking a mental picture of everything the way it was in the apartment. So if he comes back and something's out of place, he fixes it.
Okay. So you're gonna take.
I move a bottle that's on one of the shelves 2 steps to the right.
All right. So you two are gonna go to you two leave and go to the laundromat down the street, right?
Yes.
Yay, the
Alright.
laundromat.
So,
Yippee.
Corvin and
You
Paul
gotta get clean somehow.
leave the apartment, walk down the steps, and start walking down the street. Now, I would like, actually, as they start walking down the street, y'all feel something watching you as you're coming down the street toward the laundromat.
It's the fucking feds.
Who would like I would like both of you to roll me a
Was
wits
that
and
in
awareness.
character? Was that a character? Was that in character? I need to know.
Probably.
I'm
Was.
watching you.
Wits. Where's awareness? Alright. What difficulty?
Let's do a difficulty of 2.
Got it.
My mother has requested that I unmute so she may say hi.
Ooh. 4
Hi,
successes.
ma'am.
I'm the one watching.
Hi, bestie. Jesus Christ, voice crack.
Did you roll me a wits and awareness, Staccato?
Yeah,
I
hold
got
on.
a good
Hold-
ass
hold-
roll.
hold
I
on,
got
Iggy.
4 successes.
4 successes.
Ow! You punched me in the head!
I did not try.
He's assaulting me!
You're aware
So,
he can't
wait.
see.
Listen, I got a 2 awareness on my sheet. I got a 0 awareness right now IRL because I got a big ass lithium ion battery on my face.
All right, what's the difficulty? You said
2.
It's at 2.
Yes.
2.
All right,
I got a good ass roll.
difficulty 2.
No.
3 successes.
3 successes. All right. So, Paul, you feel the presence of something watching you, but you don't see anything.
It's the fucking
Corbin,
feds. I know they're
however,
there.
I imagine you two aren't gonna like draw any attention to yourselves or try to look around or anything. I imagine y'all are just gonna like mind your own business, just seeing if it's like all in your head. But Corvin, as y'all are walking down around the corner, you can't help but feel like you're seeing a distinctive person turning around, like just out of your peripheral. Are you gonna continue to the laundromat, I imagine?
I want to use my heightened senses
You
to
can
see
use
if
your
I
heightened
can
senses.
do anything.
So, you don't hear much, but you hear the cluttering of feet and having it die off. So it sounds like it's coming away from you now.
How many people?
1.
Okay.
1 person. And it sounds like it's starting to come out of the range of your heightened senses now.
I make no fuss about it. I continue walking onto the laundromat.
Alright. So y'all make it to the laundromat. Sanasu, are you making that call to Blair right now that everyone's left?
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead and call her. She answers. Sanasu, sweetheart, so soon.
I'll be honest, I kind of forgot what I wanted to call her about last session.
You the business card that y'all found off of
Okay.
the 2 people, and you made her and what was his name again? Jerry aware.
Yeah, okay. Hi, so there's one more thing.
Mm-hmm.
That business card I picked off of that guy.
I remember. The
If I
issue,
send you a picture of it, do you think you can ID it?
though, I believe I can. I believe I remember you sending me a picture of it before, if I remember correctly. And I was able to pull a couple of strings, and there's a few setbacks. I recognize what it is, But in order to get to the bottom of it, you're going to have to speak with Miss Phoebe yourselves about why Anti-Truby Tremere are haunting the areas of Salem.
And where do we find them?
Down at City Hall, out the back, down the nearest sewer pipe you all can find.
Alright.
All I have for you is I don't know why Sabat are hiding around Salem. You're going to have to ask her. Mind your manners.
What? I'll try my best, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. Is everyone getting along? I know Angelino's a bit of a hothead.
Paul won't fucking shower.
Oh, we picked him up off of the tee. He'll be fine. Just make do with what you got.
Yeah. Yeah, but he said that he purposely didn't wash his hands.
Ah.
That's fucking slander. I did not say that.
We lived around here in Salem since your embrace. The people from
Motherfucker.
state are a bit of a character. No.
Ugh.
Anyway, I must tend to other business. You know where to find me. Miss Phoebe's expecting you guys tonight. Let me know if there's any delays. Ta-ta! And she hangs up.
Yeah.
So,
Alright, TV it is. I'll meet them down at the laundromat.
you're gonna head down to the laundromat?
Yeah.
Alright. So, what are you two doing at the laundromat as apparently Sanasu's on their way? You two don't know that he's on his way, but as he's doing that.
I have Paul sit behind me as I'm putting the clothes in the washer,
Mm.
and as I'm putting clothes in the washer, I talked to Paul saying, "You felt that too, didn't you?"
It's the feds, man.
All I can tell you is that there is one of them. I couldn't tell any more, any less.
So the
don't know what they want.
laundromat is
don't know.
pretty dead at this hour. Right now, it should be about roughly 9 o'clock, 8:30, somewhere around those lines. It's dark. But for Kindred, that's pretty early in the morning. Like, you know what I mean? That's like getting up at sunrise. And so it's pretty dead right now. There's probably a couple people pretty tired from their 9 to 5, or couple of homeless people, give or take, and maybe like one employee waltzing around. But other than that, it's pretty dead in there at the moment. What would anyone like to do right now? Now that everything's washing.
I'd like to keep to the windows, see what's going on out there.
We're gonna watch out the windows.
Yeah.
Looking for anything in specific at all?
Anything that could be suspicious, catch my eye, any sort of my.
Would you like to make a roll for that, or do you want to just make it like casually just looking out the window?
I'll roll.
Alright,
He's
do me a
fucking
wits and
kidding me.
awareness with a difficulty of only 1.
Hey, hon.
Yes, dear.
I don't think my fucking stats saved.
They didn't? Do you remember what you did?
I think, but I don't remember how much XP I got.
You had...
You got 25 in total.
Yes.
Why did it not save?
You didn't save your PDF. That's okay, babe.
I did save it!
Did you save a copy of it?
I saved the save. I saved the original.
Okay. So how many successes?
I got 4 successes.
4 successes. So you're looking out the window and it seems pretty barren. There might be, say, like one guy head into like a bar at this hour, maybe. Or maybe some people doing a nightly jog or something, like a bunch of weirdos. But it's pretty laid back because y'all are pretty outside of the center of Salem itself, just at the cusp. But other than that, it's pretty quiet and peaceful right now. Nothing out of the ordinary, you feel?
Okay.
Paul, what are you doing right now?
I guess I'm just kind of biding my time until the clothes finish washing.
Are you just watching the wash spinning around?
I just realized, what are you wearing in the meantime?
Oh, probably what he wore to bed. The girly fuck off shirt
Oh,
and
yeah.
pants.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
You need to get the
Hey,
kid
fanboy.
clothes.
We'll get you clothes soon. You'll get your clothes soon. We'll just gotta make
So-
sure the stains come off.
Yeah. So
They build
Um,
character.
No, they don't.
So Corvin, as you're looking out
Okay,
the
never mind.
as
My
you're
changes show on a very specific browser for some reason.
So as you're looking out the window, a little bit of time goes by, and you see a familiar tuft of black hair, the shine of leathery, latexy like black gloves, and a white collared shirt as Sanasu enters looking for you guys. Cam, you've entered the laundromat.
I'm walking.
Yeah, you are now inside the laundromat. You see them.
I'm walking.
Stop it.
It's a pretty
I'm,
big
I'm
laundry.
walking.
It's about the size of this room, maybe a tad bit bigger. It's nothing like fantastic. You see them.
I'm doing laps.
I
I'm
see
doing
him over
laps.
there.
Kingdom
I see him over
Hearts
there.
2 spiral
It's
there
not a
staircase cutscene.
Walmart. Fucking
He's making a
I'm
left
searching
turn.
for. I'm searching for a
He's making
switch
a left
too.
turn. Oh shit, he's making a left turn.
Holy shit,
shit,
it's just
I'm
like
on the left turn.
NASCAR.
there's only one
Oh
race.
shit!
The human race.
made a
What
left
about
turn!
NASCAR?
What about NASCAR?
Oh, NASCAR.
I'm trying to find switch 2s in stock.
Stop looking for Switch 2s. You don't need one.
Check Target. Check Target. They unironically have them in stock.
No, I don't.
You're not looking at
Alright.
the right targets.
Anyway, Sanasu, you now enter the laundromat.
I'm walking.
For fuck's sake! Stop! You're starting with me. You're starting. Stop it. You see, Corvin was originally looking out the window, but they now have your attention because you just walked in and he recognizes you. And Paul is currently watching the laundry machine go round and round like an animal.
Look,
Laundry really take this fucking long?
yes.
God damn, he fucking smells. I just want him in a different set of clothes.
He'll get in a different set of clothing, but just it used to take time for perfection.
Doesn't like taking his time in the shower.
He did not take his time in the shower. I'll tell you what. How is he doing?
I'm just worried they're
Well, I mean, look at-
cross-contaminating. I don't want dirty black. I do not want my suit to be black and smelly.
Damn.
I don't know why I said black.
Well, again, it takes time. For now, he's in those clothes we found in the drawers. Nope. At least he's. Paul, go wash your hands.
I fucking did.
Are
I
you
don't
sure?
believe you.
Smell my fucking hands.
No, I do. That's the last thing I want to do, Paul.
I have no idea where your hands have been. I'm so sorry, but I'm not gonna do that. Just go wash your hands. Give you something to do.
Where the
That
fuck
smells
am
like
I gonna find a
crusty
sink
shit.
in here?
The bathroom.
It's a laundromat.
There's a fair point.
Go wash your hands.
How about you just go? How about you just go in the washer?
That could help too.
It could.
You're
I'll
gonna
get
shove the poor guy into a fucking washing machine.
No,
It
no,
might
no,
kill
no,
him. It might kill him.
Buddy, he'll be green.
I swear to God, if y'all shove me in there, I'll kill you.
Just go wash your hands. All right, just do that favor.
Okay, fine.
Thank you. Go.
He's on an adventure to go find a sink now.
You notice that there's a men's bathroom out back, like at the back wall.
Ah, peak. That means sink.
I've never heard someone say peak to wanting to wash their hands before.
I'm pretty sure that was a sarcastic peek coming from the stinky homeless man.
Yeah.
No, I think he
He's
just
gonna
has
scratch his ass and come out.
He's gonna like do that thing that Santa does where he like scratches his balls and goes. He literally does that. He'll do that right in front of me and go, "No, Santa, I don't want to smell your hand." See what my balls smell like? No, Santa. Anyway. So now it's just you two in the laundromat right now. And the washer buzzes and it's time to get them in the dryer now, by the way.
Alright. I take out the clothes to put them in the dryer.
Sanasu, you just had a phone call with Blair that the information in it is very important to let your coterie know. Are you gonna wait for Paul to come out, or do you want to form Corvin ahead of time? I feel like I gotta make this like Baldur's Gate and give y'all like options.
I'll just tell Corvin and not tell Paul what we're gonna do.
Are you sure?
Asshole.
I don't like Paul.
You don't like anybody.
My job is to watch Paul, not tell him what we're up to.
You gotta bring him with you. Blair said you have to bring the two of them.
No, I am. I'm just bringing him along for the ride. He's not gonna know what's going on though.
Alright, fine. Go ahead.
Alright, so we gotta drop by the town hall.
Why's that?
Because there's someone we can talk to over there that knows no more about this business that's been attacking us. This organization, whatever the hell you want to call them. Someone by the sewer entrance that has some information.
Well, I can tell you what, I feel like they're already watching us at this very moment.
And with that,
Wait.
Sanasu and Corvin, roll me another wits and awareness with a difficulty of 2.
I am on a fucking roll. 4 successes.
4 successes again! Jesus H.
Holy shit, my luck is peaking today.
1 hunger.
No hunger.
Oh, I've been rolling hunger this entire time. Hold on.
For you only need to
3
do
successes.
that 3 successes. Okay. Yeah, you don't need to roll your hunger die. That was my bad the first time.
Yep, 4 successes. I'm peak.
Yeah, you didn't need to re-roll. It wouldn't have counted. I wouldn't have counted your hunger. You're fine. Jesus, you don't need a flex.
Okay.
So
Weird
As-
flex, but okay.
So make that statement again. What was it like?
They could be watching us at this very moment.
As you say that, Sanasu, you feel eyes on you, but Corvin, as you're facing Sanasu toward the windows out front, you see a a shadow of a figure, but their hand is up against a glass, and it is a white, long-nailed hand against the glass.
I just felt a chill go down my spine. Oh.
VTM is a horror story, I will have you know.
Ugh, okay.
And then
You
as
see
soon
that,
as
right?
you lay your gaze upon it and really analyze that it's a hand on the glass, white hand with long nails, it retracts and the shadow walks away.
Can I run outside real quick to see what it was?
I
If you
also want to
wish.
run outside.
Okay, so both of
I want
you
to.
walk outside and it's gone.
Fucking Slender Man, I knew it.
It's not. It's not that.
I knew it.
As I said, they're watching us at this very moment.
He wants us to collect his 8 pages.
For fuck's sake. I would want to do this just for the funny. As y'all are standing outside, Paul is right behind y'all. Out of the bathroom.
Did you wash your hands?
Yes.
Would you like to
I'm
smell
sorry.
them?
Yes, let me smell your hands.
I still don't want to smell them.
Let me smell your hands. Are they clean?
Paul, did you clean your hands?
Yes.
They're clean.
Okay.
No. He has to. No. He has to roll for.
Well, for cleanliness.
If he wanted to lie, if he wanted to lie and say that he didn't wash his hands but wanted to lie, it would be these two would have to roll against each other.
Roll for strength in melee to see how well he washed his hands.
No.
I think that'd be really funny.
There's a very specific molecule that he didn't wash.
Okay,
You
so
missed this cell.
you saw a figure. Paul didn't see it because he just got outside because y'all were outside. I imagine y'all go back inside and finish up the laundry and bring it back to the flat.
Yes.
So y'all get the laundry, walk back to the flat, no problems. You don't see any figure, you don't see any pale white hands, you don't see any
Fucking
eyes on you.
Slender
No,
Man.
it's not the feds. And I imagine after everything is settled, does anyone have any business at the flat before anyone departs at all?
Is the room the same?
Yes.
I took a mental image. Is the room the same? Okay.
No. I
Actually,
put a bottle
would you like to roll a
steps
wits
the
and
left.
awareness again?
What difficulty?
Difficulty of 1, since you had a photographic memory of this.
Fuck. 1 success.
The room hasn't changed.
Okay.
I just wanted you to roll to waste your time.
You bitch.
I'm kidding.
Alright, Paul. Come get your clothes so you can get out of that girly wear.
I think he should stay
Yay!
in. It'd be funny.
I mean, that's up to him if he wants to.
To be fair, you can hold the wrath of Blair over
It
his
is a free
head.
country.
Give me the goddamn clothes.
Well, what do you think?
I'll tell Blair to kill you.
What the fuck? This is bullshit.
Can I just attempt to snatch the clothes from his hands?
If you would like to. Uh
I'll just give him. I'll just give him the clothes.
You're gonna give him the clothes? Okay then.
Relax, femboy. You're getting them. They're cleaner than what you're currently wearing, anyways.
Damn.
God damn it!
So
Deepening your voice isn't gonna change who you are.
I am a man. That's what it reminds me of. I am a man. So
I am a surgeon.
does anyone need to do anything at the apartment? Because we have the clean clothes. You two, not Paul, apparently, is aware that y'all have to go behind this. You know that after Sanasu told you that you need to go behind City Hall to meet with some people that know about the business card that seemed vaguely familiar to you. On the sense of that, you're aware that it has some semblance to looking like the Tremere emblem, which you are familiar with. But other than that, you don't know why it looks so different. Kim, you know that you need to take off this evening with your other two coterie members to specifically go see the Prince of Salem, specifically Prince Phoebe.
Mm-hmm.
That detail you did not tell him. I just want to make you aware.
Which part?
About seeing like the head of the Camarilla in Salem.
Okay.
So, does anyone have any business that they need to do at the apartment? You
Is
have
it-
clothes.
Is there still any food left in the fridge?
There is the dead hand and 2 blood bags.
We'll take those with us.
You'll take the 2 blood bags and the dead hand. It's going to be very hard to conceal
Yeah.
a dead hand.
Do we not have a backpack or anything?
Who would happen to have a backpack on their person?
Not me.
You're homeless.
There's a fair point.
It's
A
a
homeless
good
person
point.
will have a backpack.
Okay, we will say that Paul has a bag. You may have any kind of bag within reason. It could
A
be
purse.
a gym duffel bag. It could be a purse.
It is not a fucking purse.
It'd probably be a duffel bag.
Like a
It's
gym duffel bag,
man
like the ones that are like about this big.
Yeah.
That go
No,
over the shoulder.
No, he just have a shopping cart he brings with him.
Oh my god, those fucking people. I hate those people. That like dig in your recycle bin. I hate that shit so bad. Anyway, those people just annoy me. Cause they're like up at the shit crack of dawn digging in people's recycle bins around here. It's so annoying. But yeah, so you're gonna put the 2 blood bags and the dead hand in the homeless guy's gym bag.
And then I'm also gonna take the laptop.
The laptop? Okay. Do you have any other things in there besides your one set of clothes that you usually have in there in your duffel bag? What
Nah.
else would you have in there? So it's just an empty duffel bag?
Yeah.
Meth.
You know, just in case.
Crap.
Meth? What would a vampire need with meth? Like mortal meth? Y'all can't have drugs, by the way. That's like the sad part. Y'all can't have smoke. Y'all can't have weed. I mean, you can, but it's not
What?
like you'd feel anything anymore. You're dead.
Okay.
You're dead.
Bullshit.
What do you mean that's bullshit? You're dead.
I can't get fucking zooted in the afterlife. This is bullshit.
I know, right? Okay, so who are you? Are you gonna keep the duffel bag? Who are you gonna keep in responsibility of the gym bag exactly?
I do not trust Paul with our food.
Okay,
I'll just hold on
What
to
the
it.
fuck?
you'll hold on to it. Okay, so Cam is confiscating your bag
Damn.
with all your shit in it. The bag smells, by the way, because of homeless.
Okay, we need to get the. I mean, we need to ask. We need deodorant, man.
You need deodorant.
And
I
maybe
mean,
some
some Febreze.
hairspray as
Spray,
well.
spray Febreze.
Yeah, some Febreze.
Spray
Yeah,
some
just, yeah.
Febreze.
So
God, we
My
should.
last line of defense against the feds. It's gone.
do you need anything at the apartment at all?
No.
Is there any Febreze in the apartment?
There is not.
Fuck.
Even though y'all are dead and you can't particularly like smell, and you can't particularly taste, you just can't eat human food anymore, by the way. Unless you're like this one.
Numbers.
But y'all can tell that this one smells, and if he didn't wash his hands, and you can tell that bag smells.
That's how
Jesus.
horrid he
It
smells.
breaks. That's how fucking horrid you smell. Oh my god. The afterlife hates
It's
it.
one of those
Jesus
things,
Christ.
right? Like, you know how like when a dude like loses a limb, but he can still feel his limb. It's kind of like that.
Yeah.
Y'all
Okay.
smelled for so long, right, that you can tell that something stinks. You can tell this fuck don't shower, and you can tell that bag still smells. It still smells like the sweaty Ahti, alright? Anyway, you don't need anything else at the apartment.
I don't need anything.
Alright.
Why
Are you
am I being
going
invited
to-
to SpongeBob's pineapple?
Okay. So now, so are you ready to ship out with your other two coterie members here?
D.
So everyone goes to the car. You don't know why you're going to the car. You have no idea
Road
about where
trip.
we're going, what they're doing. You just know you're going somewhere like a dog.
Road trip, yay!
So Nasu, you remember where the city hall is, where y'all first saw the prince and her council, right?
Yeah.
And that's where you'll be heading directly? No stops on the way at all?
Nope.
Alright. So as y'all head there, Sanasu stops in front of the same city hall that y'all remember seeing the very tall woman in a very long black dress and the sun hat with the black veil coming down over her. Like very covered up with other people with her going out behind the city hall. That's where Cam pulls over, parks on the street, and stops the car.
Alright, everyone follow me.
Do you two follow?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright. You're going to head straight to the back? You're not gonna, like, look for anything at all? I just want to make sure.
Not really, nah.
Okay. So everyone heads to the back. I would like... So, as y'all head to the back, Sanasu walks to the back and stops in front of a sewer grate. And looks down at it. Let's see here. Give me 1 second. Who's going to... Sanasu, you're going to be the one to pull off the cap to the sewer, or no?
Oh, I thought you had something you wanted to add.
No, I was trying to figure out what role we're going to do for who's the fuck's going to open the cap.
Oh. Yeah, I just opened it with my left hand. I lift it.
Okay, roll me a strength and athletics. We'll do that with a difficulty of 2.
Is that
One
everyone doing that?
success.
1 success. Okay, so you pull on it, you get it up maybe like an inch, and then it's too heavy. Couldn't get it open. Who else would like to try? Would you like to try?
Okay.
Strength and athletics, difficulty of 2.
Fuck, I'm not gonna be much help. I'm not very strong.
Roll it anyway.
Ooh, 3 successes.
3
Oh, wait,
successes.
hold on. I didn't put. Give me 1 second. I typed that in wrong.
Oh. I'll wait. Hold
Yeah,
your
no,
applause.
no. Yeah, give it a second. Hold your applause. Never mind. 1 success.
1 success. All right. Corvin pulls it, gets it up a little bit higher. Clunk. It doesn't come up. Would you like to try?
Can we let the hobo try? Let's let the homeless man try.
This fucker's
I
probably
just
tried to get into a
realized-
sewer once or twice.
You want to know what I just realized? The hobo in VR chat is dressed very nicely. I'm dressed like the hobo this time.
Well,
You want me to dress like a fucking hobo?
y'all can just make your own character models eventually, alright?
Very true.
Okay, so what am I rolling?
Strength plus athletics with a difficulty of 2.
Oh. Two successes.
2 successes. Alright. So, you pull it, and you almost have it off, and then you hear, "Can I help you 3 gentlemen with anything?" from behind you. And you drop it.
I should not have screamed. It's
He
past
dropped it
9.
on
I'm
his
going to die.
fingers. His fingers get crushed.
He shits himself and drops it.
So,
Well, now he needs to change the clothes again.
Yeah, smell again.
as the 3 of you turn around, you notice a shadow behind you. He has his head down, and he has a black cloak over him. He's like, "Allow me." And you see, he walks between the 3 of you, and you see that same familiar white, pale hand with the long fingernails.
That bitch!
Grab.
It's Slenderman!
No, it's not! He grabs the grate and effortlessly pulls it the rest of the way off, and the hand retreats back into the cloak. Miss Phoebe is expecting you. After you. Would everyone like to go down?
Well,
Talk to him?
I guess
I
we're
guess-
going in.
I guess you were watching. I guess you were watching us, but I'm not complaining right now.
I'll stay behind y'all, and I'll just keep guard. You know, y'all can do that.
No. You're staying right next to me, buddy. I'm still watching you.
Fuck.
That's why we let the homeless man in first.
You know what? Good idea. Hey, you take the lead, buddy.
Oh, you horse's ass.
So, Paul, as you look down into the sewer, you notice a ladder on the way down and almost looks bottomless.
Like the breadsticks at Olive Garden.
For fuck's sake.
I've always dreamed of
So
this.
he says that out loud too.
Just go down the fucking ladder, you fucking turd.
Do I have to roll to descend the ladder?
No, you just go down. It's whatever. I imagine
Breadsticks.
he's thinking of breadsticks. So, I imagine you two follow, correct?
Yeah, we follow.
Alright. So, as you two go down, and after you get a ways down, you hear the other man in the long black cloak follow down after you. He doesn't seem like he's chasing you, he just seems like to be going in the same direction you 3 are. As you make it to the end, there's a bit of a drop. Not a huge drop that you have to roll for or anything. Just a bit of a, you get to the bottom, then you need to let go and you drop maybe about half a foot. As you turn around, it's almost like a church down there with the way it's set up. Except it seems a little bit worn down because it's in the bottom of the sewers of Salem. However, instead of there being the seats and the pews, there's a very long, slender table with a woman with the black sun hat, the long black veil, and the long black dress, and other men and women around her at the other seats. Ah, the Anarch Company. Please sit,
Oh, it's
sit,
the
sit.
fucking feds.
Please sit, sit,
Hmm.
sit. I've been expecting all of you. Did Johnny make himself well to you? And you see the black cloaked man come down and hurriedly walk behind the woman's chair. The man who was following you and helped you down.
Did Blair call ahead of time or something?
Yes, she did. It's nice to see you again, Mr. Sanasu, dear.
Been a while.
I hope my first meeting with you was very eventful. As she laughs, you feel less so him, because he's met her before. You two, it echoes through the hall, and you feel cold. And y'all don't normally feel cold because y'all are dead. This woman is very eerie with the way that she presents herself.
I
Please,
like this bitch already.
please sit. We have much, much to talk about. Whoopsies. There goes Standable. What would everyone like to do?
Sits down.
Sit? Where would everyone
Corbin
like to
sits down.
sit? There is about 5 other men and women sitting closer to the end of the table, closer to the woman. But there are a couple more empty seats, just 2 seats after them. So you can sit all the way at the end farthest away, you can sit a little bit closer, you can sit right next to the people who seem like they know her or in good company with her.
I'm sitting all the fucking way away from everyone.
Okay, so you're gonna sit towards the
I grab him
towards
by
the
his. I grab him by his arm. Nope, you're staying with us, buddy.
It's the fucking feds, man.
They're my feds. It's okay.
I would like the 3 of you to
What
roll
do
me
you
a
mean? You're one of
wits
them.
and awareness with no difficulty. I just want to see what everyone succeeds. As everyone's taking their seats right now.
3 successes.
3
What's
successes.
an awareness?
Yes.
2 successes.
2 successes.
2 successes.
2 successes, I'll take it. So, even though these two haven't been dead for as long as Sanasu by maybe a couple of years, give or take, you know, you can tell that these are older kindred. Very much older kindred. And they are, to your basic knowledge, you know that older kindred are 10 times more powerful than the 3 of you combined. But you're aware that they must be at least clan elders in this room. So it is, to your aware of, to tread lightly as humanly possible. Sanasu already knows this. And knows, you know especially, that all of them in this room are the current clan elders, including Prince Phoebe. So as everyone takes their seats, she goes, Johnny, please go into the back and fetch a nice treat for all of our guests. No? And
Treat?
you see the shadowed figure nod and scurry away behind her somewhere. As he moves away, she stands up in her seat and she lifts up the veil on her hat and takes the hat off, and you see what would be a woman, but her ears are pointed, her teeth
That's a woman?
her teeth are long, yellow, and sharp, and her skin is pale, almost blue, and she has veins coming up her neck and close to like the dome of her head. She's completely bald.
You know, for a second I thought she was hot. Never mind, I take that back.
Here is some out of
Yeah, she's
character
irresistible.
factoids for you. This is Madame Phoebe. She is the current and long-running prince of Salem, and she is of Clan Nosferatu. People of Clan Nosferatu typically look like that. They are wicked ugly, they are typically bald, and that is their bane. They are fucking ugly. They will look like that forever. However, your little out of character factoid is that she didn't always used to look like that.
I'm not ugly, faggot.
Whoa, buddy.
Madame Phoebe didn't always look like that. She was the mayor of Salem's daughter, like the daughter of the mayor of Salem back in, I believe I wrote down 1960s, give or take. And one day she went into the wrong alleyway at a party, and some odd centuries later, she is now the Prince of Salem and always has been, even before Blair had arrived and before you three. Nosferatu are assholes. They make pretty people ugly. Which is kind of hilarious.
Yeah, she had my heart beating for a second until she took off that hat. Fuck that.
That's why she wears it. I know why she wears it. So as I said,
I wish Paul could say something in character. Put the hat back on.
Put the hat back on. You know to do that. It is not wise.
Yeah, I know.
That's how y'all leave with no head. So, like I said, she takes off her hat and her veil, and like I said, she is this pale, almost blue, bald woman with yellow, sharp teeth. Very intimidating woman. With pointed ears, like a bat. And she's almost very bat-like in the features. And she has this garb on that looks very Victorian for a funeral. Very older dress. And she smiles and looks at the three of you, taking a moment to really stare into each of your eyes, and her eyes are bloodshot and dark, but you can tell there is a tinge of blue eyes behind the very bloodshot, very dry looking eyes. And she takes a moment to analyze and really take in what you look like. And she goes, "Are any of you hungry?"
I mean, I'm kind of hungry.
Splendid, Johnny! And the cloaked figure comes back and he puts a plate near the three of you. And it is a plate, a metal plate, very old-fashioned metal plate, serving tray type thing, filled with dead, wet rats.
Oh.
It's not the worst thing I've seen.
Please, Help yourselves.
I've eaten worse.
I've also eaten worse.
Ah. Anyways. Sanasu. Blair told me that you had a little something for me to discuss with the three of you.
Yes, I do actually, ma'am. Sure, I've heard that you know a little bit about this thing. Pulls out the business card and just shows it to them.
Ah, yes. And an elder vampire reaches over to take the business card from you and passes it to Prince Madam Phoebe. She goes, where are my manners? I need to introduce myself to the two newcomers. I am Prince Phoebe of Clan Nosferatu. And I run the ivory tower here. But you can call me Madam, if you wish. I insist. She kind of like stretches her neck as she takes the business card and looks at it. She goes, and remind me how the three of you found this?
You were raided
Raided? By whom?
by a couple of people.
People. Not kindred, not ghouls.
One
Just
of them was a ghoul.
one
The
of
other one
them was a
escaped.
ghoul and escaped. Huh. Well,
Out of character, was the other one a ghoul? I forgot. I think they were.
so here's the thing is when you assume they were ghouls because what business would a couple of suited older men in around their 30s, their mid to late 30s, be doing striking a apartment full of kindred if they weren't ghouls?
Yeah.
So you were under the assumption that they were ghouls.
Yeah.
So she looks at the business card and goes, the Sabbat. Now that's not correct. She places the business card on the table and she slides it arm's length in front of her and places her hands back in her lap as she sits down and goes, here's the problem. One, Tremere don't really have a lot of access to ghouls, nor, to my aware of, do anti-Truby Tremeres take in ghouls often, especially. They are very, very particular. Nor do I think would they... What did they do? Raid, you said? How so?
Yep. I cut off the power to our building, and we immediately took action.
Huh.
As soon as we opened that door, they ran away.
I can tell you this much at least, that this is not very characteristic of the Sabbat. In fact, and she picks up the business card again, and she frisbees it between her two fingers across the table back towards you. It's not the real symbol for the Sabbat, nor would they leave something like this. Mr. Sanasu,
They
you
call
and
us
Blair
some
must know that
posers?
I have been around for centuries upon centuries, and I have tangled with the Sabbat once or twice in my own life to get to where I am. And I can tell you that they don't do anything like this.
So we got some posers running around.
Perhaps. Just know that Blair
They
was
associate
very
themselves with Sabat.
forthcoming for you to the three of you to receive my kindness. Mr. Paul, Mr. Corvin. Now, how does she know your names? I hope I spooked y'all with that one.
Dude, I told you she was a fucking fed.
You be
If she's
nice.
a fed, you'd be dead already.
We are in the presence of a prince. You be nice.
I was hoping I'd get y'all with that one. Anyway, enough of my
don't mind-
Chris
don't-
Pratt. Chris
Yeah,
Pratt,
don't mind
what
us.
gif?
No, we've been trying to deal with it all day.
Oh, I know everything about your two little friends and your missing coworker, who I know is back in New York somewhere. I know his missus misses him very much. No? And I'm pretty sure a lot of others down in New York very much so miss him and need business. Hmm. Is there any other
He's sleeping overtime, I
information
guess.
that you're willing to give me about these posers, you call them?
So, how long have you been watching us? Because I do have one question that might be related to that.
Only ever since I got the message from Blair and she gave me what I need, the cost of one of my little meetings with me, which you know is information. She told me everything I need to know about the two new people right next door and your missing partner.
Just like man.
So, I've had him following you since the night rise, just to make sure that you didn't dilly-dally at all. My patience only wears so thin. No.
Alright, then I guess, can't ask the question, because I was hoping you'd have been watching a little longer, actually.
Cam, I can barely hear you. I'm so sorry.
I was hoping you'd been watching a little longer, actually, but that's okay.
How come for a little longer? You know I don't like to invade that much.
We were wondering if someone else entered the building in our flat before we arrived.
Like who?
We're not sure. That's what we're trying to figure out.
Well, I can tell you this much, that is all I know, and I only sent my dear Johnny to look after you three while you were out and about. After all, Blair only told me that you had a bit of a run-in with possible Sabat, which we can't have happen, can we?
Yep.
Is there anything
Excuse me.
else needed of me?
That's it for now.
Has anyone touched the rat plate at all?
No,
No,
I haven't.
No
I'm
one's.
waiting for one of them to do. I'm waiting for one of them to go first, so I know it's not. So I know it's safe. Can't
Is
trust
no
the
what
one
I'm
family.
doing.
hungry?
You said you
Out
were
of
hungry.
polite- out of politeness-
You said-
out of- out-
Actually, I got
politeness,
iron gut. I can survive this.
Out of politeness, while they're talking, Sanasu just grabs one and bites into it.
You bite into it, and I would like you to roll me a. Let's see here.
I knew there was something wrong with them.
I fucking knew it.
Let me see. Hang on, because this doesn't give me much. I need to cheat. VTM character sheet. 1 second. Because I only get so much to work with. Images. 2 seconds. Roll me a composure and etiquette, please.
Composure and etiquette.
Yes.
Where? Oh, there's composure. Where is etiquette?
Etiquette is under animal
Oh, never mind. I
keen.
found it.
Yeah.
Any difficulty?
Make it a difficulty of 2. Actually, 3. Fuck you, 3.
Oh.
3 successes anyway. Let's fucking go.
Alrighty, perfect. Blair has raised a good one. So, you two watch as Sanasu bites into this very wet, dead rat. It is very dead, very wet, of sewer water, and very disgusting. Sanasu, as you bite into it, you feel the dead blood coming down out the bridges of your, what do you call it? Out of the corners of your mouth. Thank you, dirt bike going down my street. You feel it coming down between the corners of your mouth, down your neck, and it is disgusting. It is absolutely horrid. And it is not good. But you don't let that faze you whatsoever in the presence of Madame Phoebe. You
I'll do
two think this is revolting. You want to do it? Roll me a composure and etiquette with a difficulty of 3.
I hand one of them a rat and just ask, want one?
Fuck it, we ball.
Do you want to roll a composure and etiquette to eat a rat?
I just show it to them with the straightest face ever.
You were nasty. Blair would be so disappointed, and you know that.
So what's the difficulty?
3.
Composure and etiquette. That's 5. 3 successes.
3 successes.
3 successes.
3 successes. All right. So just the same, it comes down your mouths and it is rancid, but in the front of the prince, she doesn't notice a thing. But to you two, you almost
I'm
gag
fine with
and almost want to hurl.
I think I'm fine with it. I got Iron Gut.
So you actually didn't even need to roll for it. You're fine.
Yeah.
Bitch.
I eat dead corpses. I'm
So
good
this
with
one's completely unfazed and eats the whole damn thing. These two just took a bite out of it. You ate the whole damn thing. You do not give a shit.
Yeah, I eat corpses for fucking. I'm a grave robber. I do this shit all the time.
You can see her smile, and even from all the way at the other end of this dining table, you can see her yellow teeth as she smiles and goes, "Splendid."
Put the fucking hat on.
Is there anything else needed of my kindness?
like that she
Anything
Paul will
else?
take a couple rats to go.
Poor kid.
Get off your phone, fucker.
Get off your phone! I hope you don't need anything else from me at all. And as she says that, she moves her finger, and one of the rats off of the table gets up and walks back to the other end of the table.
What the fuck, man?
I'm spooking everyone tonight. And this live rat scuttles, sits in front of her, and she goes, "You, the 3 of you are dismissed." And she picks up this wet, alive rat and eats it whole like a snake. She picks it up by the tail and eats it like a snake.
Ew.
You like her at all? You still like her? Bitch is crazy. This one's
pat his
about to
back
throw up.
I pat his back and I'm like, she's just like your type.
So I imagine the three of you leave. I imagine you don't want to stay here anywhere longer with her.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
She gets up from the table and she says, "Everyone is dismissed," and she leaves with Johnny. Her whip.
Can I
We'll
bolt?
call.
Can I bolt like a kid on the last day of school and the bell just rang?
All right. Give me a second. Do you want to roll for it, or do you just want to book it?
If he does, can I use my shadows to grab his ass?
I roll to
Nah, fuck
stop
it. I want to
him?
roll for it. I want to roll for it. I think it'd
I
be
would
real
rather
funny.
these two roll against each other to make him stop, and this one to try to book it.
I will use my rapid reflexes to stop you from getting the chance to stand up.
So we'll say this. The three of you get up, and as you turn around and take a couple steps, this one books it. We will make it a... We'll make it a stamina and athletics roll for you, no difficulty. You want to grab him, right?
Before he can even get a chance to run.
Alright, let's make it a...
Well, I want to use rapid reflexes for it.
You want to use rapid reflexes for it? Alright, give me a second. I don't have everything up when I probably shoulda. Let me think. 1 second. Paradox Wiki. Excuse me. VTM Wiki.
Yorp.
1 second. Discipline.
I'm gonna go AFK really quickly.
Okay. So, rapid reflexes is what discipline again?
Celerity.
Celerity, that's right. It is free and passive.
Oh, okay. I just grab him.
Yeah. We'll wait for Grim to come back. So I would take this opportunity to pee, drink, eat a food. Grim probably went to go pee. I'm gonna take this opportunity to put more music on. We'll do this one. Did I creep you out with her eating the fucking rat like a spider? or like a fucking, or like a snake? You have a snake, so you know what that looks like.
Yeah. And it's disgusting.
Have you ever seen him eat a rat like whole? Like just... Yeah, that's basically what she did. Even though she has those razor sharp teeth. Exactly. I spooked this one with the hand. I spooked him with the fucking rat eating. What am I gonna spook you with, babe?
Huh?
I said I spooked this one with the hand and technically the lady. And I spooked this one with the lady eating the rat. What am I gonna spook you with?
I don't think even Sanasu knows.
I can't spook you at all, even if I tried, to be fair.
Exactly. Fortnite.
Oh my goodness.
Fortnite.
My goodness. Stop it.
My goodness.
Are you just making fun of me?
No.
Lum,
Mlum.
lum,
Mlum.
lum,
Mlum.
lum.
Cutie.
You're a cutie.
You're cute.
Mm-mm.
Hmm?
Mm-mm.
What?
I'm not cute, Gabo.
Yeah, you are.
No. You have no limbs in here.
Bruh. What are you doing?
I was hugging you, but I noticed your shrink limbs.
I'll grab you by the shrink limbs.
Don't do that. My butt hurts.
Hurts your butt.
So how'd it go?
Oh, good, you're back.
I killed a man.
You did not.
Good.
So, this
I'm
this
guessing you got
one.
caught.
How many successes did you get in your stamina and athletics roll again? It should still be there.
I just assumed since they had that one skill, it was just an automatic fail for me.
Well, you can still roll it. That's part of the fun.
Did you never roll?
You were supposed to roll when I tell you to. God damn it.
Oh, he's dying.
Good work.
Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna have to fucking lift up my headset and do it, because fucking... Okay. Come on. Okay. Okay, so it's... You said it was stamina and athletics?
Yes. No difficulty to it. Just roll it and tell me how many.
Okay.
Wait, what are we rolling for?
I'm letting him do the run roll because I told him to.
Oh.
3 successes.
3 successes. Well, this one used rapid reflexes
Ow.
and got you anyway.
Oh, god damn it!
Okay. So as you book it, right? You take a run and start, and as soon as it's step, and then you book it. But as soon as you make it 2 feet, this one activates rapid reflexes, and you feel a pull on the back of your shirt.
Bruh.
Where are you going, buddy?
Away from here.
No, you're coming right with us, or else I'll tell Blair about what you just did.
Grim,
Okay,
as
fine.
roll me a wits and awareness. No difficulty, just tell me what you get.
Three successes.
3 successes, perfect. So, as you know, you're watching these two bicker because this one tried to take off. As you're watching these two bicker, waiting to leave, you see a man that is watching you very particularly. He has on a very long, clean wool coat, similar to your brown one, except it's like a little bit more old-fashioned, and he dresses very cleanly. Almost similar to a priest. But you can tell he's very tired and very rugged. And you notice the very familiar symbol on his coat of the Tremere clan, and he's watching you. And you can see in his look it's very disapproving and disappointed almost because you're an Anarch Tremere. And you know that that is a look that you haven't not seen before from Camarilla Tremere. Because Anarchs and Camarilla don't really like each other too much. So
Shit.
you just know that you have caught the very disappointed attention of the head Tremere in Salem.
Fuck. Ah, shit.
Because other Tremere can
Ruh-roh.
recognize each other. They can just tell. And especially an old one who's wicked powerful. I imagine you head up. After you two are done bickering about you trying to take off.
I'm just dragging his ass by the collar. With his shirt.
Alright, and y'all head up the ladder. Yes, no, maybe, yes, okay. Head up the ladder, yes.
Yep.
And you're being dragged against your will. So,
You have no choice in the
And he's on
matter.
his phone again.
get off your phone!
How do you have a phone in here?
Yeah.
I'm not on my phone.
So, you head up. No one's following you. No one follows you up, just the three of you up. And you head up out of the sewers, no one's watching, and despite the fact that you know you weren't followed, and you know you weren't, like, no one followed you up, no one was tailing behind you at all, as soon as you get up to the top and you get your bearings, you hear and watch the sewer grate slowly close. And you're back up at the surface. After your first encounter, not your first, but you two's first encounter with Madame Phoebe.
Oh boy.
She was pretty disgusting to look at.
So how'd that fucking rat taste?
Oh, it was great. I mean, it tastes like every other rat that's ever been dead before, but you know, I prefer my corpses over anything.
Fucking what?
I prefer corpses than the rats. Dead animals can be alright, but
Oh yeah, we still have that
No.
hand. Do you want it?
no, I'm alright. I fed on that rat. I'm fine with it.
Alright.
What would the three of you like to do now that you're up at the surface and you now know that the business card that you left is uncharacteristic of Auntie Truby anyone, and not characteristic of the Sabbat in general, but also that Tremere Sabbat don't typically bring in ghouls, especially ones that Sanasu had described. Nor would they do something so uncharacteristic of an ambush. What would you like to do?
What leads do we have?
Well, you don't particularly have any leads. However, all you have right now is a license plate that only Angelino knows about, and he is not here to provide that information, but you know it's not Sabbat. So you know for definitively that you believe that the Sabbat has nothing to do with this. And
The
you
Sabbat are the Nazis, right?
the Sabbat are the Nazi ISIS folk, yes.
Yeah.
Do you think any of this has to do with the disappearance of that one guy?
If you need a refresher, the whole reason why Blair outsourced someone from Louisiana and New York and a random fuck-off guy that got turned like literally a month ago, literally is to try to get the Camarilla off of their backs and try to figure out the disappearance. But you are unsure if this takedown has anything to do with it at all. But it's not out of the realm of possibilities. If not highly likely.
Okay. So if we don't have any leads on the Sabbat sort of thing, I think we should go back to focusing on the disappearance of the Baron.
You do know that there is two people who have, technically one now, one of them's dead, that have seen your face, probably, and Angelino's. Or at least know where y'all hide at.
Yep. I didn't plan on going back there anyways.
Alrighty. So...
But we don't know where to find that person, unless if we can get their license plate, but Angelino ain't here right now.
Exactly. So... So, what do you do now? Because right now you're still standing in the back of the city hall. You can head back to the car. You can do literally nothing.
Maybe give a call for Blair. Maybe call Blair and ask when the Baron was last spotted.
Alright, so... Would you two like to do anything else while Sanasu does that?
No.
Nothing at all?
Nope.
Okay. So, you call Blair. You call, and you hear that her ringtone a couple feet away, coming from the front of the city hall.
Oh no.
I just turned my head slowly.
You come up in front of the city hall, and you see Blair leaning against your and her car. Technically hers, but she's leaning against it with her arms folded and goes, "So how did it go?"
Huh. Well, apparently there's some false Sabbat going around.
I figured.
We still need to track those guys down, but we don't know where Angelino is right now, and he's the only one who's seen the car in, like, full detail.
Well, I'll make sure that the missus brings him back. I can promise you that much. I just worried that she was going to give the three of you trouble. I already know how my first meeting with her went. Ugh, I hate those meetings.
Alright. So if we can't find a lead on that, I was thinking we could investigate more on the Baron's disappearance. Do you know when he was last spotted?
All I know is
Or
that
where?
he was last roaming among us probably a month or two before we showed up.
Do you know where?
That's all I know. That's all they'll tell me. I just get so uncomfortable in this territory. I'm gonna have Jerry run me back. Is there anything that the three of you need of me? She didn't make you eat any of those dreadful things, did she? I'll
Paul
take
had
it as
5.
yes.
I did not. I only had 1.
All right. I will never forget that she forced me to eat one. She didn't force any of you, did she?
Well,
I
I
did it
didn't
out of
have a
courtesy.
problem with it.
I know you don't. That's why I left the hand for you.
Tasted alright.
I did it out of courtesy.
Oh, good. I'd hate for you
No
to go through
biggie.
what you had to see me go through.
Did
The
you
way
eat
she
2
eats.
rats?
You remember that when you first came to Salem for Blair to take over the Anarch revolt here in Salem, after being very forcefully removed from the Boston one, she had to speak with Madame Phoebe first, as courtesy's sake. And she refused to eat a rat due to how she likes to keep her image. After she refused, Madame Phoebe made Blair eat a rat the same way she does. And not very
Yummy.
pleasant. Because you know that Blair is particularly picky.
Yummy.
Exactly.
Yummy.
So she's not very fond of Madame Phoebe and the way she carries herself. So she stretches and she goes, well, I don't know where else that they could be. All I know is that, you know, he could have been attacked right in the club that we were at. He could have been wrapped up with other clans. It's really whatever you find. And she walks away and she gets into her smaller black car with Jerry driving and leaves. And she waves out the car window as it departs. So all you know right now is that the Baron was probably seen in the office or out on business.
Very descriptive.
As she departs, Corvin, you feel a feminine hand touch your shoulder.
Holy shit, you're being touched by a woman.
Shut up.
It's Paul.
It's not Paul.
Shut up.
What do? You feel a hand on you, and it ain't one of these two.
Ah, a woman.
He flinches because he doesn't know who it is.
You two see a woman with a paler complexion, but it's not like Nosferatu type pale complexion. She's just makeup-wise pale. Black lipstick, long grayish hair. Seems pretty young. Wearing very academic-y goth style with a beret. And she leans forward and whispers in Corvin's ear something and walks away. Corvin, what you hear is her whisper into your ear and go, the chantry, and walks away. You know what that means. Yes? Good. Either you are expected to be around there, or you don't know if you're not welcome there. She just mentions the chantry and walks away.
Ferb, I know what we're gonna do today.
Hey, Ferb, I know what we're gonna do today. And she walks off, her boots clattering behind her. And she's not disappeared.
Really?
She's not like running away at all. She's just casually walking at a pace away. What would you like to do?
Well, I think we gotta pay a visit to the chantry.
Gotcha.
I will add this, though. Sanasu vaguely recognizes this person. Paul especially recognizes this person.
Oh.
Oh?
Oh? What? Okay.
Remember the DM I gave you before session 1?
Oh, shit. I need to go into the archives real quick. Because I remember, but I don't remember exactly what was said.
Read it, but don't read it out loud. Sanasu, you are aware that the person that just whispered to Corvin is Kindred. You are aware of that 100%.
Was she hot?
She's younger. Maybe, I want to say maybe like 21, 22. Slender. She's goth. Very, very goth.
Oh, shit.
I'm telling
I
Kadima, man.
remember.
You remember? Okay, good.
I'm telling your wife.
No, she's not like she's on the phone with me right now.
Hi, Kadima.
I don't think she heard. She's doing her own thing.
So would you like to head to the chantry?
They say hi back.
Hi. So, Sanasu, you run the car. Are you heading to the chantry?
Yeah.
Alright. I imagine you know where that is.
I take a left into the river and lead around.
No. Alright. So, the Tremere Chantry, Cam will know what this is. The Tremere Chantry is the Salem Witch Museum, actually. So, y'all head to the Salem Witches Museum. And what do you do on the way there? Do you stop anywhere? Is there anything that you would like to say or do on the drive there at all? Nope. Nothing at all? Okay. So...
I got a leash for Paul.
you do
What
not need
the
a leash
fuck?
for Paul.
You tried to run once.
I was
So-
scared.
You make the drive toward the chantry. And as you drive there, all of the lights are off in the city, aside from the street lights. But a particular building catches y'all's eye that's particularly on. You two don't recognize this location. Paul does. You're like a dog.
You're the puppy boy. You're the puppy boy, bitch.
He's a puppy boy on a leash.
He's getting the keys.
The keys don't work. No, I'm looking this way. Mm-mm.
It's not gonna work if he's expecting it.
It's not gonna work, yeah.
Oh, they're even wearing a collar now.
Yeah, dump
Anyway.
They didn't even make noise. They didn't even make noise.
So-
Dump it.
As everyone gets out, stop fighting each other. As everyone gets out in front of the chantry, what do I make you roll? Hold on. Give me 1 second. I lost my tab. Thank you, stupid on me. Both of you roll me a wits and awareness first and foremost. 3 of you, actually.
Do what difficulty?
Difficulty of 1, we'll say.
3 successes.
Ooh, 3
4
successes. 4 successes again. Alright. So. Sanasu and Paul. Paul, are you rolling your successes right now?
Working on it.
I'll wait.
What's an awareness, correct?
Yes. Difficulty of 1.
And difficulty 2?
2.
Difficulty
Was it 1 or 2?
1.
Did I say 1 or 2?
1.
1. 3 successes.
3 successes, perfect. So, the Salem Witch Museum is a very gothic, very old building. Black. Very tall. Almost like a church, but not really. And it's... You know, it's got the signs out front because it's a museum and it's a preserved building and all that stuff. And it's got a spiky black fence running along it. However, you specifically feel the presence of Tremere magic within, coming from this building, especially. You two just have this vague awareness that this building is being watched and or protected by something or someone. You know that if they were expecting somebody, there would be someone out front, but there is not. No gargoyles, no other Tremere, no one. Sanasu, what would you like to do?
Can you repeat that last statement?
The last of it? So, all you need to know is that there is no one out front, and you have this feeling that this building is being protected, locked, and watched. Probably by Tremere. But there's no one waiting for any of you, despite the fact that there was a woman that you recognize as being kindred, you know, whispering to Corvin like they had to be there.
I guess we'll sneak in.
Do you want to sneak in? Or want to find a way of entry?
Find a way of entry, yeah.
Alrighty. If you want to find a way of entry, give me a wits and larceny roll, please.
What difficulty?
Let's make it a difficulty of 3, because this is a very gated building, and Tremere don't fuck around when it comes to their
2
building.
successes.
2 successes. You see no possible way to get into this building. There's obviously, like, if this was a normal building, you could see a lot of fair access points, and Blair has taught you how to lockpick. But, there is no possible way to get into this building. Corvin, as you're watching Sanasu kind of circle this building, Paul's gone.
What?
Fuck.
He is gone.
Shit. Okay. I'm gonna have to take the blame. Fuck me.
Technically, it's gonna be this one.
Hey, Corin. Where's Paul?
Yes. I'm trying to figure that out just now.
Where's the door hole?
Corbin, where's the door hole?
Did you just message this cunt? Do you want to run?
No. He has no idea what's going on. He knows what is about to happen, probably.
I have a faint inkling.
Paul, you are in front of Bell's bookstore right now. And it is... The close sign is on it. Would you like to try the door?
Yes.
It is open. You open it, it is unlocked and open.
Yippee! Fuck you, sign. I make my own rules.
So, as you walk in, you see the long-haired, very academically goth dressed, wearing the black beret woman you recognize as Belle. And she's sitting at her front desk right to the left of the door. And she folds her arms and gestures to the chair in front of her and goes, "Please, tell me everything I need to know." And that is where we're going to end it for the night.
He's a rat!
He's a rat!
Blair, did you put a tracking device on him, please? Please tell me you put a tracking device on him.
She doesn't know how to use her own phone, man.
Fuck! Jerry, did you put a tracking device on him?
Jerry's only done what he's told. He's a ghoul. You know this.
Jerry, you're not doing your job right.
He's a fucking rat!
He might be. He might not be. Who knows?
Okay, fine. I'm calling my contact Joey.
Listen.
Joey's, I'm calling
Ooh,
my
big lag. Big lag.
Joey salads.
I want to leave it on a cliffhanger because this one's starting to get tired, but I low-key wanted it to end like that regardless. And we got there. He might be a rat, he might not be a rat, she might be an issue, she might not be an issue. No one knows. We'll just have to see what happens. How did we like that cliffhanger? God damn it, Sandoval.
Fucking immaculate.
I spooked y'all. I spooked you too. With the creepy woman, the creepy hand, and the fucking snake eating.
You should check the vampire group chat.
Oh jeez.
How much XP do we get?
Well, he's dead. Where'd you get that from?
See, I was gonna do the screen cap. I just looked up Drake, where's the door hole? And I was gonna do the normal screen cap, and then I saw one where they're in front of like a gothic crypt, and I'm like, yes.
That's not really
I'm
what
gonna go
the...
piss, I'll be back.
Okay. That's not really what the Salem Witch Museum looks like. I can show you though, because that is where I have the where I have the Tremere Chantry be based at.
I just figured it would fit the whole, vibe of, vampire shit.
It does. So just so that way y'all have an idea of what this building y'all ended up at looks like. This is the museum. 2 gay people had a wedding at it. Holy shit.
Holy shit.
It's fucking nice.
Holy peak.
And
Drake? Where's the door hole?
Corvin, where's Fall?
I gotta draw that. So, yeah, this is... I remember this exactly. And this is the building that y'all went behind to go see Madam Phoebe.
Oh, these are actual buildings.
Yeah, these are real places.
Oh.
That's the beauty of VTM is instead of like D&D where you make up a fuck off place or something, the beauty of VTM is that they're based off of real places. Like they make books for it. Like there is a very specific Boston by Night book which I loosely based my own thing for Salem based off of loosely. There's a New York by Night book, there is an LA by Night book, which gives you a preset scene to work with, but I made my own. That's like the fun of it for the storyteller, is to get into a place, get super interested in it, and make a story around it. I think my first VTM Chronicle was based off of Milwaukee, which is, I believe, also a real book, but it's a V20 book.